Hi there! Notion offers a quite rich API, yet it does not offer webhooks, which are essential if you want to use Notion to seamlessly interact with other systems, like syncing tasks or trigger external processes in real time while maintaining a good user experience. Then you might say, okay, let's go for frequent polling. Well, it can also be challenging since the last edited time property, which is the most efficient reference to detect changes in Notion, only updates every minute. This even requires a 2-minute interval to ensure a reliable change detection. So here is a workflow built with N8N, which brings down the latency to 5 seconds, so almost real time. Let me show you how it works. Practically, what it does is efficient polling and comparing while storing data in Supabase. Detected changes then are formatted and pushed to a registered webhook. Why Supabase? It's free, easy to set up, and you can always choose to self-host. Let's give it a test run. So here we have a database containing tasks. And if we change a property, then run the workflow, we get a JSON as response containing an action, changes, data, and an updated add timestamp. The action changed indicates that this is an update in the Notion database. The changes only contain the changed properties, and in addition we have the data, which contains the whole dataset, the whole object. The same goes if we add a new task. If we then again run the workflow, we get a new JSON, only containing the data this time, because there are no changes obviously, and the action is added this time. Now let's dig a bit deeper into this workflow. This workflow gets executed by another workflow to prevent simultaneous executions, but basically there is just a trigger node which calls it every 5 seconds. From then on we define globals, like the Notion database URL or the name of the last edited time property, which can vary depending on your settings. And then we look into Supabase, into the settings table, where we store our timestamp when we last run the workflow. Then we retrieve all the changes from Notion, filtered by this timestamp to be more efficient. And then we handle each item one by one, starting with checking in Supabase again if we have already captured this page. Therefore, we have another table called Notion Pages. The two main columns are data, where the whole object is stored as a JSON, and the updated add, where we can compare the last updated timestamp with. In case no entry exists in this database, we create a new one with the freshly retrieved data from Notion. Then we format the output, and that will return through the webhook. In case we already have an entry in Supabase, that means it's an update in Notion, we then compare the data sets between the stored and the freshly retrieved data. Then we double check if there actually were changes, update the corresponding Supabase entry for future reference, again format the output and return it to the webhook. Of course, if there were multiple entries, we merge all the data into one single output. And yeah, that's basically it. You can find a link in the description where you can get this workflow, including a detailed setup guide, which also has you covered if you are new to N8N. So that's it for today. Thank you for watching and see you in the next one. Bye.